Welcome to Edith Stoic, your space for raw conversations and life lessons. Prioritize sleep for overall health. In the modern world, where productivity and constant engagement are often celebrated, sleep is frequently undervalued. Yet, sleep remains one of the most fundamental pillars of human health. From repairing the body to enhancing cognitive performance and supporting emotional stability, sleep plays an irreplaceable role in maintaining overall well-being. Unfortunately, many people overlook the importance of quality rest, leading to a range of physical and mental health challenges. As we age, the need to prioritize sleep becomes even more critical, as it directly impacts our energy levels, memory, and resilience to stress. The vital role of sleep in body repair. Sleep's not just a time when the body shuts down. It's an active period of recovery and renewal. During deep sleep stages, the body performs essential functions such as repairing muscles, rebuilding tissues, and synthesizing proteins. These processes are especially important for older adults, whose bodies require more time to recover from daily stressors and physical exertion. Moreover, the immune system relies heavily on sleep to function properly. A lack of sleep weakens the body's ability to fight off infections and slows down recovery from illnesses or injuries. When individuals consistently get insufficient sleep, the body's healing capabilities are compromised. Wounds may take longer to heal, inflammation increases, and chronic conditions such as heart disease and diabetes may worsen. Ensuring enough restorative sleep every night is a natural and effective way to support long-term physical health. Cognitive function and memory depend on sleep. Beyond physical recovery, sleep is essential for brain health. During sleep, especially during REM rapid eye movement cycles, the brain processes information gathered during the day, solidifying memories and improving learning. Studies show that people who sleep well are better at solving problems, retaining new information, and staying focused. Conversely, sleep deprivation impairs concentration, reduces attention span, and can cause memory lapses. As people age, memory-related concerns often become more prominent. Prioritizing good sleep is a proactive strategy to reduce age-related cognitive decline. In fact, sleep disturbances are closely linked to conditions like Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. Getting enough quality rest enhances mental clarity and preserves cognitive function, helping individuals maintain independence and a better quality of life. Emotional well-being and sleep. Emotions and sleep are closely intertwined. A lack of rest can lead to increased irritability, anxiety, and even depression. Sleep regulates mood by helping to maintain the balance of hormones such as serotonin and cortisol. When sleep is disrupted, these hormone levels fluctuate, leading to mood swings and increased sensitivity to stress. For people who struggle with mental health, prioritizing sleep can be an essential part of healing and maintaining emotional stability. By fostering better sleep habits, individuals can build resilience to daily stressors and improve their overall outlook on life. A well-rested person is generally more positive, better equipped to handle emotional challenges, and more capable of nurturing relationships with others. The consequences of poor sleep. The negative effects of poor sleep are not limited to tiredness or lack of motivation. Chronic sleep deprivation can contribute to a host of serious health issues. Over time, it raises the risk of obesity, high blood pressure, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. In addition, sleep-deprived individuals are more likely to experience falls and accidents, particularly older adults who may already face mobility issues or muscle weakness. Mental performance also declines without sufficient rest. Tasks that require attention, quick thinking, or memory recall become harder. This makes everyday responsibilities, whether driving, cooking, or working, more difficult and sometimes dangerous. Long-term sleep deprivation is also associated with increased inflammation in the body, which is a precursor to many chronic diseases. Tips for better sleep. Fortunately, sleep quality can often be improved with simple lifestyle changes. While everyone's sleep needs are different, most adults benefit from 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Below are some practical strategies to enhance sleep naturally. Create a relaxing nighttime routine. Developing a bedtime ritual helps signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Activities such as reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing deep breathing can calm the nervous system and prepare you for sleep. Avoid stimulating activities like intense exercise or stressful conversations right before bed. Avoid screens before bed. One of the biggest disruptors of sleep today is the blue light emitted by phones, tablets, and television. Blue light suppresses the body's production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. By turning off screens at least an hour before bedtime, melatonin levels can rise naturally, helping the body feel sleepy at the right time. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, helps regulate your internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm. A consistent sleep schedule supports deeper, more restful sleep. Irregular sleep patterns, on the other hand, confuse the body and make it harder to fall asleep or wake up feeling refreshed. Limit stimulants and late meals. Caffeine, nicotine, and large meals close to bedtime can interfere with the ability to fall asleep. Try to consume these earlier in the day. If you're hungry at night, opt for a light snack like a banana or a handful of nuts, which can promote sleep without disrupting digestion. Make your sleep environment comfortable. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for rest. Keep the room dark, quiet, and cool. Use blackout curtains or a sleep mask to block out light. And consider white noise or earplugs if noise is a problem. A comfortable mattress and pillows are also essential for physical comfort and spinal support. Stay active. Avoid prolonged sitting. In our modern world, technology has made life more convenient than ever before. From working at a desk to watching television or scrolling through smartphones, people spend a significant portion of their day sitting. While this may seem harmless, prolonged sitting can have serious consequences on physical and mental health. The human body was designed to move, not remain sedentary for hours. Long periods of sitting weaken muscles, slow down metabolism, reduce energy levels, and increase the risk of chronic diseases. Staying active throughout the day is essential to maintain strength, flexibility, and overall well-being, especially as we age. The impact of prolonged sitting. When we sit for extended periods, the muscles in our legs and back become inactive. Over time, this inactivity leads to muscle weakening, particularly in the core and lower body. This can affect posture, balance, and the ability to perform simple daily tasks. Additionally, sitting slows down metabolism, which is the rate at which the body burns calories. A slower metabolism makes it harder to maintain a healthy weight and can contribute to conditions like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Beyond physical health, prolonged sitting can also negatively impact mental health. Reduced physical movement is often associated with decreased blood flow and lower energy levels, which can contribute to fatigue, mood swings, and even depression. Therefore, incorporating regular movement into daily life is not just about staying physically fit. It's also about maintaining mental clarity and emotional balance. Light stretching, gentle but powerful. One of the easiest and most effective ways to counteract the effects of sitting is through light stretching. Stretching helps keep muscles flexible, strong, and healthy. Flexibility is vital for maintaining joint mobility and preventing stiffness. It also reduces the risk of injury, particularly for older adults who may already face age-related muscle decline. Simple stretches can be done at home or in the office, and they don't require any special equipment. For example, shoulder rolls, neck tilts, and hamstring stretches can be performed while standing or even sitting. These movements help release muscle tension that builds up from sitting for long periods. Stretching for just 5 to 10 minutes a few times a day can make a significant difference in how your body feels and performs. Incorporating a light stretching routine in the morning can also help wake up the body and prepare it for the day. Evening stretches, on the other hand, help relax the muscles and improve sleep quality. Whether you're young or old, flexible or not, stretching is a simple and effective tool for staying active. Short walks every hour, a simple habit that matters. Another powerful way to combat the negative effects of sitting is to take short walks every hour. Even just a few minutes of walking can stimulate circulation, improve focus, and break up the monotony of a sedentary routine. Walking activates the leg muscles and helps maintain bone density, balance, and coordination. This habit is especially useful for people who work desk jobs. Setting a timer to remind yourself to stand up and move around every 60 minutes can create a rhythm of consistent activity. Whether it's a walk around the room, down the hallway, or outside for some fresh air, these mini breaks provide physical and mental refreshment. Over time, they also add up to increased calorie burn and improved cardiovascular health. For those who are older or have limited mobility, even standing up and walking in place for a few minutes can be beneficial. The goal is not intense exercise, but consistent movement. By making short walks a daily habit, you can significantly reduce the harmful effects of sedentary behavior. Simple exercises to maintain mobility and flexibility. In addition to walking and stretching, performing simple exercises daily can help maintain mobility, improve strength, and enhance flexibility. These exercises do not need to be intense or time-consuming. Movements like bodyweight squats, leg lifts, calf raises, and shoulder presses with light weights or resistance bands can be easily integrated into any routine. Mobility exercises focus on improving the range of motion in your joints and keeping your body agile. This is especially important as we age, since mobility tends to decrease over time. Simple yoga poses, tai chi, and dynamic stretches are excellent for improving balance and coordination. These activities also engage the mind and promote relaxation, making them both physically and mentally rewarding. Flexibility exercises, on the other hand, ensure that your muscles can lengthen and move freely. Without regular stretching and movement, muscles become tight and shortened, which can limit movement and increase the risk of injury. Incorporating both mobility and flexibility exercises into your day helps maintain independence and the ability to perform everyday tasks with ease. Creating a movement-friendly lifestyle. Building an active lifestyle doesn't require hours in the gym. The key is to integrate small, consistent movements into your daily routine. Here are a few simple strategies to help make movement a natural part of your day. Use a standing desk for part of your workday. Take the stairs instead of the elevator whenever possible. Park farther away from entrances to add a short walk. Do household chores like cleaning, gardening, or tidying up as a form of light exercise. Stretch while watching TV or during commercial breaks. Practice movement snacks. Short bursts of activity like jumping jacks or leg swings throughout the day. These small actions add up and contribute to a more active and energetic lifestyle. Nutrition. Eat smart for energy. Maintaining high energy levels throughout the day is not merely about drinking coffee or consuming sugary snacks for quick boosts. Instead, it begins with the foundation of good health. Nutrition. The food we eat acts as fuel for our body, impacting not only our physical energy, but also our mental clarity, emotional balance, and long-term vitality. As we age, the importance of eating smart becomes even more crucial. A well-balanced diet, rich in whole foods, provides our body with the necessary tools to function efficiently, fight fatigue, and maintain strength. By focusing on key nutritional principles, especially the intake of protein, fiber, and hydration, we can support our metabolism and keep energy levels steady throughout the day. Whole foods, the cornerstone of energy. Whole foods refer to foods that are minimally processed and free from artificial additives or preservatives. These include vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Whole foods are nutrient-dense, meaning they offer a high amount of essential vitamins and minerals per calorie. When you consume whole foods, your body receives the nutrients it needs to perform various functions, such as repairing cells, maintaining muscle mass, supporting immune health, and converting food into usable energy. Processed and refined foods, on the other hand, are often stripped of their nutritional value and loaded with empty calories, sugar, and unhealthy fats. These foods may offer a temporary spike in energy due to high sugar content, but they inevitably lead to energy crashes, cravings, and even long-term health complications like obesity and diabetes. Therefore, shifting to a whole food-based diet is one of the simplest and most effective steps anyone can take to increase and sustain energy levels. Protein, essential for muscle maintenance. Protein plays a vital role in maintaining and repairing body tissues, including muscles. It is made up of amino acids, the building blocks necessary for muscle development, immune function, and hormonal balance. As we age, muscle mass tends to decrease naturally, a process known as sarcopenia. To counteract this, consuming an adequate amount of protein becomes essential. Protein also contributes to satiety, which helps prevent overeating and supports weight management. Unlike carbohydrates, which may cause fluctuations in blood sugar levels, protein provides a more stable and sustained source of energy. It slows down the digestion process, allowing for a gradual release of energy over time. Good sources of protein include lean meats, such as chicken and turkey, fish, eggs, dairy products like yogurt and cheese, and plant-based options such as beans, lentils, tofu, quinoa, and nuts. Incorporating a source of protein in every meal, especially breakfast, can help maintain muscle strength, increase metabolism, and keep you energized throughout the day. Fiber-rich foods, fuel for digestion. While often overlooked in discussions about energy, fiber plays a significant role in maintaining digestive health, which in turn affects how we feel on a daily basis. Dietary fiber is found in plant-based foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. It adds bulk to the diet and helps regulate the body's use of sugars, keeping hunger and blood sugar in check. There are two types of fiber, soluble and insoluble. Soluble fiber dissolves in water and helps to lower blood cholesterol and glucose levels. Insoluble fiber promotes regular bowel movements and prevents constipation. Both types are important for maintaining gut health and preventing gastrointestinal discomfort, which can drain energy and disrupt daily life. A healthy gut is also linked to the production of mood-regulating neurotransmitters, such as serotonin. In fact, the gut is often referred to as the second brain due to its impact on mood and mental well-being. A fiber-rich diet can therefore enhance not only physical energy, but also emotional stability. Hydration, supporting metabolism and vitality. Water is a fundamental component of life and is essential for nearly every bodily function, from regulating temperature and transporting nutrients to aiding digestion and eliminating waste. Staying hydrated is critical for maintaining energy levels. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, dizziness, and decreased concentration. The body loses water through breathing, sweating, and urination, so it is important to replenish these losses regularly. While individual needs vary depending on age, weight, climate, and physical activity, a general recommendation is to drink at least 8 glasses, about 2 liters of water a day. This amount may need to increase if you're physically active or live in a hot climate. It's also important to note that hydration doesn't come from water alone. Many fruits and vegetables have high water content and can contribute to your daily fluid intake. Cucumbers, watermelon, oranges, and strawberries are great examples. Avoiding sugary drinks and excessive caffeine is also beneficial, as these can lead to dehydration or interfere with natural energy levels. Putting it all together, creating an energy-boosting meal plan. To eat smart for energy, it's important to balance meals with the right mix of protein, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, and fiber. Here is a simple guideline to create an energy-boosting meal. Breakfast: oatmeal with chia seeds, almond butter, and berries. Add a boiled egg for protein. Lunch: grilled chicken salad with quinoa, spinach, tomatoes, avocado, and a light olive oil dressing. Snack: Greek yogurt with a handful of mixed nuts, or a smoothie made with spinach, banana, and protein powder. Dinner: baked salmon with steamed broccoli, sweet potato, and a side of brown rice. Be mindful of portion sizes and try to eat at regular intervals to maintain steady blood sugar levels. Avoid skipping meals, as this can lead to energy dips and poor food choices later in the day. The power of mindset and mental stimulation for healthy aging. As we age, much of the conversation around health tends to revolve around physical wellness, diet, exercise, and sleep. While these are undeniably important, there is another crucial aspect of health that often goes overlooked: mental stimulation and mindset. The state of our minds not only shapes how we feel emotionally, but also has a direct impact on our cognitive function, resilience, and overall quality of life. Maintaining an active mind through intellectual engagement, creativity, and social interaction can help preserve brain health, boost mood, and even ward off age-related cognitive decline. The importance of mental stimulation. Mental stimulation refers to engaging the brain in activities that challenge its processing power. Just like the body benefits from physical exercise, the brain thrives on being put to work. Mental exercises such as solving puzzles, reading books, writing, or learning new skills can help keep the mind agile and sharp. Research shows that older adults who continue to engage in intellectually stimulating activities are less likely to develop neurodegenerative conditions such as Alzheimer's disease and dementia. One reason mental stimulation is so effective is because it promotes neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections. This means that even in older age, we can learn, adapt, and grow mentally. Activities that stimulate the mind improve our memory, attention span, and problem-solving abilities. Furthermore, they help maintain independence by preserving the mental sharpness needed to manage daily tasks and decisions. Mindset matters. Beyond cognitive exercises, our overall mindset plays a key role in how we age. A positive, growth-oriented mindset can transform how we respond to challenges and setbacks. Instead of viewing aging as a period of decline, those with a resilient mindset often see it as a phase of transformation, wisdom, and continued learning. This perspective can significantly affect stress levels, emotional health, and even physical outcomes. A fixed mindset, where individuals believe their intelligence or abilities are set in stone, can limit one's motivation to try new things or adapt to change. On the other hand, a growth mindset, believing that abilities can be developed, encourages curiosity and a willingness to engage in new experiences. For older adults, adopting a growth mindset may mean exploring hobbies they've always wanted to try, going back to school, or simply being open to new technologies and ways of thinking. Activities that support mental vitality. There are many practical ways to keep the mind active and stimulated. Here are a few examples that are both accessible and enjoyable. Reading. Whether it's fiction, nonfiction, newspapers, or poetry, reading challenges the brain to process information, visualize scenarios, and build vocabulary. It stimulates imagination and critical thinking. Puzzles and games, crossword puzzles, Sudoku, word games, and strategy-based board games are excellent for mental stimulation. These activities challenge memory, logic, and attention to detail. Learning new skills, whether it's picking up a musical instrument, learning a new language, or taking a course online, acquiring a new skill requires concentration, practice, and memory, all of which benefit brain health. Creative activities, painting, writing, crafting, or photography tap into the creative side of the brain. Encouraging self-expression and mindfulness and meditation. Practices like meditation or journaling enhance focus and self-awareness, helping reduce anxiety while also training the brain to better manage emotions. The role of social interaction. Staying socially connected is another crucial piece of the puzzle. Human beings are social creatures, and regular interaction with others has a profound effect on mental and emotional health. Studies have found that strong social ties are associated with a lower risk of depression, improved cognitive function, and even longer life expectancy. Conversation itself is a form of mental exercise. It requires quick thinking, memory recall, and emotional intelligence. Through social engagement, people share ideas, tell stories, and form bonds that create a sense of purpose and belonging. This is particularly important for older adults who may be at risk of isolation due to retirement, mobility issues, or the loss of friends and loved ones. Participating in community events, joining clubs, volunteering, or even staying connected through technology like video calls and social media can keep people emotionally and cognitively engaged. Intergenerational connections, such as spending time with grandchildren or mentoring younger individuals, offer a unique blend of purpose, storytelling, and wisdom sharing, a holistic approach to mental well-being. Mindset and mental stimulation should not be treated as isolated components of health. Instead, they are deeply connected to physical well-being and lifestyle habits. For example, poor sleep can impair cognitive function, while a healthy diet fuels the brain with necessary nutrients. Physical activity boosts circulation, delivering oxygen-rich blood to the brain. In other words, a healthy brain depends on a healthy body, and vice versa. Additionally, mental stimulation does not have to be a solitary pursuit. Combining physical and social elements, like taking a dance class, hiking with friends, or playing music in a group, engages both mind and body, creating a synergy that enhances overall vitality. Strength and resistance training, the game changer for aging well. As people grow older, one of the most significant challenges they face is the gradual loss of strength, mobility, and independence. This decline, often considered an unavoidable part of aging, can actually be slowed or even reversed with one powerful tool: strength and resistance training. Far from being just for athletes or bodybuilders, strength training is a game changer for older adults. It improves balance, builds muscle mass, prevents falls, and helps individuals retain the ability to perform daily activities with confidence. Why strength matters as you age. The human body naturally begins to lose muscle mass and strength after the age of 30, a condition known as sarcopenia. By the time people reach their 70s or 80s, this loss becomes more pronounced, often leading to frailty, instability, and dependence on others for basic tasks. This decline is not just about vanity or appearance. It's about functionality. Muscle strength is directly tied to a person's ability to get out of a chair, climb stairs, carry groceries, or even maintain posture while walking. Falls are among the leading causes of injury and death in older adults. According to the World Health Organization, adults over the age of 65 suffer the greatest number of fatal falls. A significant contributing factor is poor muscle strength and balance. Strength training targets these issues directly. When muscles are strengthened, joints are better supported, and coordination improves, dramatically reducing the risk of falls and related injuries. Starting with the basics, body weight exercises. One of the best aspects of strength training is that it doesn't require expensive gym memberships or complex equipment. In fact, body weight exercises, movements that use your own weight as resistance, are an excellent way to start building strength safely and effectively. Squats are a foundational exercise that mimic the motion of sitting and standing. They strengthen the thighs, hips, glutes, and core, which are crucial muscles for walking and balance. For beginners, chair-assisted squats can be a great way to ease into the movement. Push-ups, even when modified like wall or knee push-ups, target the chest, shoulders, and triceps. These upper body muscles are essential for tasks like pushing a door open, getting up from a bed, or lifting light objects. Planks help build core strength, which supports the spine and improves posture. A strong core is essential for balance and injury prevention. Step-ups mimic the action of climbing stairs and build strength in the legs while improving coordination. These exercises can be done at home with no equipment, and they allow individuals to progress at their own pace. Even just 15 to 20 minutes a day of simple bodyweight training can yield noticeable improvements in strength and mobility within a few weeks. Introducing resistance, bands, and lightweights. Once a foundation has been built with bodyweight exercises, adding external resistance can help promote further muscle growth and endurance. Resistance bands and lightweights are accessible, affordable tools that can be used at home. Resistance bands come in different tension levels and are incredibly versatile. They can be used for exercises like bicep curls, shoulder presses, seated rows, and leg extensions. Their elasticity provides smooth resistance, reducing the risk of injury. Light dumbbells, or even household items like water bottles or canned goods, can be used for strength training. Starting with light weights helps prevent strain while still challenging the muscles. The key to effective resistance training is consistency and progression. As muscles adapt to a certain level of resistance, gradually increasing the intensity, either by doing more repetitions, adding resistance, or adjusting tempo, ensures continuous improvement. Importantly, resistance training should be paired with proper rest and recovery to allow muscles to repair and grow. Benefits beyond muscles. Strength and resistance training offer more than just muscle gains. Numerous studies have shown that regular strength training contributes to a wide range of health benefits for older adults. Bone health. Resistance training increases bone density and reduces the risk of osteoporosis. Metabolic boost. Muscle tissue burns more calories than fat, even at rest. Building muscle can enhance metabolism and help manage weight. Improved insulin sensitivity. Strength training helps regulate blood sugar levels and can reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. Mental health. Engaging in regular physical activity, especially resistance training, has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. It also enhances mood, confidence, and cognitive function. Better sleep. People who train consistently often experience better sleep quality and duration, further supporting recovery and energy. Safety and accessibility. One of the common misconceptions about strength training is that it's dangerous or too intense for older adults. When performed with proper technique and supervision, it is not only safe, but one of the most effective ways to improve quality of life. Before beginning a new exercise program, it's a good idea for older adults to consult a healthcare provider or a certified fitness trainer who specializes in aging populations. Starting slow and focusing on form is essential. Strength training should never be painful. If any movement causes discomfort, it should be modified or replaced. The goal is to challenge the muscles, but not at the expense of joint health or safety. Empowerment through strength. Perhaps the most empowering aspect of strength training is the renewed sense of independence it offers. Activities that once felt difficult, carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or getting off the floor, become manageable again. This renewed capability leads to increased confidence, social engagement, and mental well-being. In a society where aging is often associated with decline, strength training sends a powerful message. You are not powerless. You can take control of your health and vitality, one rep at a time. If you found this video valuable, hit like to support the channel and share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss future content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.